please welcome Walangari Karntawarra to share the love of Indigenous media and storytelling.
I just want to say welcome to the Voice of the Community Conference, everybody, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. First of all, I would like to pay my respect to the traditional owners of Sydney, the Eora Nation, especially to the Gadigal, the Dharawal and the Darug clans, who are the caretakers of Sydney, and to their elders past and present. I would also like to make a special welcome to those individuals and groups from the government and private sectors who are here today to show their continued support and recognition of the rights of Aboriginal people in Australia by financially supporting the Aboriginal media industry to grow and strengthen, becoming an avenue for great social, political and economic change. Long may this continue. The voice of the Aboriginal people of this land can be heard far and wide, entertaining and informing people about our cultures and history, not just in our cities and remote communities, but all around the world via internet streaming. This is our voice, and it must never be silenced. Yet we still see few Aboriginal faces in mainstream entertainment and advertising. Our community radio stations are the foundations from which we grow our talent and foster development in the dramatic arts. We need to participate on all levels, and we need the funding for more jobs and training centred around these initiatives. Once developed and honed, talent can be shared amongst the community radio and TV stations, generating income and instilling a passion and purpose in our young people. Forget Skippy. We are the defining face that Australia projects to the modern world. And the media today is such an important and accepted part of all of our lives, consciously and subliminally. We need to take ownership of our cultural icons and utilise them to promote positive images of Aboriginality. The Dreamtime is an internationally recognised part of our Australian identity. It is fantastic for people to hear about the stories of our heroes, magic and intrigue. Our desire to tell our stories propels us forward, and Aboriginal-owned media are our modern message sticks. Let's not forget what happens behind the scenes. The work, skills and talent that goes into putting together all the different strands, artistic, administrative and technical, is quite an achievement. We have a wealth of great stories which can be easily adapted to modern parables about the right way to live, caring and sharing. Aboriginal people walked and travelled all the lands on earth for hundreds of thousands of years, encountering formidable creatures and showing their great bravery and courage. Let's continue this approach into the digital age. Our Aboriginal imagery and voice gives a unique flavour to our identity as a nation. We are the first peoples, and as such we have a right and a responsibility to this land and all its peoples. In closing, I would like to remind you that we are the conscious of this land. It is our duty to stand up for all people, no matter what their background. This is the Aboriginal way. To all our ancestors who have walked this land and other lands, we thank you for giving us a beautiful culture based on honour and integrity. This is their legacy, and this is what needs to be expressed through all forms of media. We have the stories to build a society that brings out the best in all of us, and we must continue to tell these stories for all to hear. Thank you all, and best wishes for your future endeavours. Thank you.